Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are going to talk about the best lists to market to. These are my favorite lists. The first one is a vacant property list. So this is a list of all the properties in your territory that are vacant. Of course, this is a great motivated sellers list, okay? The next list I really like is a stack of your tax liens, but they're also absentee owned. Okay, so what that means, the properties have tax liens. The sellers are not paying their taxes on these properties, and they also do not live in the property. That's what absentee owned means, okay? It means that the tax billing address is different from the seller's mailing address. So that's an indicator that the seller does not actually live at this property. So I like a tax lien, but also absentee owned. To me, that's an indication that there is some distress and some motivation to that seller. And the third list I really like is an absentee high equity list. Again, what an absentee owner is that their tax billing address is different from their mailing address, which is an indication that this is a second property for them. They do not live at this property. Perhaps it's an investment, it's a rental, it's just a house that's been sitting vacant for a while. Maybe they had family living in it. Maybe it was an old home and their job transferred and they just haven't gotten around to selling it yet. Any one of those situations, these are the three lists that are my absolute favorite, and they're the ones that I want you guys to focus on. Now, I pull these lists from two different places. I pull them from ListSource. ListSource.com is a great place for lists. If you guys are part of the tribe, there is a ListSource discount. So I want to urge you, and I will have that in my resource section in the action check-in portion of this module. And if you guys want, it doesn't cost you anything to just set up your account. So I do suggest setting up a ListSource account, and you only pay when you buy the list, and you get a really good discount using our code. So definitely set up your ListSource account because it costs you nothing. The next thing is PropStream. I use propstream.com, and I do have a link. You guys can use my link and tell them I sent you. PropStream is where I get my vacants and I get my tax lien lists. So I really recommend PropStream. I also like using PropStream to pull cash sales, and I run my comps. I pull comps and I comp properties out using PropStream. I used to use Zillow, and I still use Zillow quite a bit, but I realized how robust PropStream was, and I started really love using it. So if you do want to pay that extra $99 a month, get a PropStream account, because you can get your tax lien list there, you can get your vacant list there, and you can also use it to comp out properties. Where I get my phone numbers to market is different from the list provider. There's the list providers, but there's also then what's called skip tracing, and that's how you get your phone numbers. So I go to batchskiptracing.com and I get all my phone numbers from there. If you use my code TMF, you will get a discount, 17 cents per hit. It's a super good rate. The data is the best. I've tested a lot of different list providers. I love their customer service. I also think that their data is the best. I am going to include a list criteria PDF printout just to help you guys out. You can absolutely use my list criteria, but you want to consider your territory where you're marketing, and you can make changes. It's flexible, okay? You don't have to be exactly the criteria and that's it, the end all be all. You guys might want to modify your criteria to fit your territory, and that's completely okay. So just take these lists, take my recommendations and take my criteria and go ahead and, when you're ready for your marketing method, go ahead and use these lists. These are the ones that I recommend the most. Thanks, guys.